So, and what we do and what you do, right, in pen testing and offensive security, it's adversarial in nature, and there are competitors. And we're seeing nation state competitors with insane amounts of resources and questionable ethics and things of that sort come onto the scene and pursue 0 days and develop exploitations much faster. What kind of pressure and consideration do you think the white hat pen testing industry and community is facing, and how are you going to stay competitive against these adversaries?
Yeah, so you just have to stay on top of the latest technologies, really take advantage of leveraging things like AI to automate what you're doing because the nation states are going to do that. They're going to, in some cases, if it's a true nation state, their budget is a lot bigger than yours. So it goes even beyond what the pen testers are going to do. I think it's really advantageous that we educate the defenders as well. One of the things that I share and recommend to folks, even outside of offensive security, is to learn to understand the adversary. If you understand how some of these attacks work, you're going to be able to better block against them. So I think it's really a matter of education and keeping up with the latest school tools and be able to scale your efforts. I mean, because there's some automated pen testing tools out there that are pretty helpful. One of them's like Horizon 3's NodeZero, and then Pentara has an automated pen testing product, and then there's a new one on the scene for web application pen testing called ExBeau. So you really have to leverage those things to be able to level up what you're doing. And I think you need to also put more efforts into things like purple teaming and actual red teaming, true adversary emulation, practicing the type of things a nation state would do while you're doing your pen test, your vulnerability management, doing that continually, remediating those vulnerabilities, trying to remove those threats. And you're also doing stuff like red teaming, also known as adversary emulation. For the listeners, a pen test finds all the vulnerabilities that could be exploited. A adversary emulation or red team tries to do something similar to what a threat actor would do. And most cases, or the way this should be done, is there's a control group. Not everyone knows that the pen test is going on. We're going that the assessment's going on like you would with a pen test. It's kind of secret, so that way you don't tip off the blue team management, so they know ahead of time. Because you're not only testing the technology, you're testing the people and the response of the people. And this is kind of a good way to also test your incident response plan.